The draft. Look at these stats. 22 minutes, 23 points, 5 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals, 1 turnover, 3 fouls, 10 from 25 shots, 40% field goal percentage, 50% three-point percentage, 50% free throw percentage, and then it was even between me and my matchup. I got an A- and 3 highlight plays with individual performance, 43 BC. You see the draft. I mean, the pre-draft interviews. She wants to interview me. See who wants me to join their roster. Who is it? And it is Toronto Raptors. Let's see who he has.
I'm the GM of the Raptors, and I must say I was impressed with your performance. We have the 8th pick of the draft and are looking for someone to be the face of our franchise. We'd like to ask you a couple questions and get a feel of how well you fit in with us. I really think the first piece to getting this franchise back on track is to find and develop our point guard of the future. We have Jose Calderon on the roster, but we've been thinking lately that we might need to go in another direction here. We think you might be that new direction. What do you think?
Yeah, I guess I don't want to play for this roster.
Honestly, I think this team is too raw. I feel like if I came to Toronto, it would be the me show. I need to have some experienced veterans around me to help me grow and to help me win. I just don't see that happening here in Toronto. Sorry, man.
Well, I guess I was right answer if I didn't want to be in Toronto.
Let's see, one more question, if you don't mind. We feel like we have a great young core in Bargnani and now Valenciunas coming over from Europe. We might not turn things around immediately, but if we can add another great young talent, we'll be a team to contend with in a short time. Are you willing to be part of a developing process for a few seasons, even if that means losing your fair share of games?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Would I like to win immediately? Yeah, of course. But do I understand that it might not happen overnight? Absolutely. What's important is that we never get complacent or accept losing and always strive to improve as a team. I've talked to Andrea and Jonas before, and they seem to be on the same page. I think we could all handle some rough patches before things got better.
I don't know if that's the right answer for me to get up into this team.
Thanks for answering our questions. I don't know that we're a fit for you this time. We'll need to discuss internally. I'll be in touch.
Let's see, who else? Trailblazers.
Hello, I'm the general manager for the Portland Trailblazers, and I'd like to thank you for meeting with us. We have a pair of picks in the lottery at the 6th and 11th slots, and would like to ask you a few questions. Aside from a few veterans, this is a very young team. We're bringing in a lot of young talent this offseason, and it won't be easy to get this team back into the playoffs immediately. Are you willing to take your lumps as a team in order to grow as a core along with all the other young talent the Blazers have?
Yeah, I'm pretty much patient, so we could all grow together.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to think that I have the mental fortitude to grow together as a team. You don't see teams as young as the Blazers get to the top without some growing pains, so I'm prepared for that. But really, I'm excited to be a part of a new era here, and would love to help bring Portland back to the top of the league.
Think that's the right answer?
Okay, last question. This question is a tough one to ask, as there really isn't a right or wrong answer. Over the last couple of years, we've had entire seasons washed out by insurmountable injuries. As a franchise, we're becoming more conscious on injury histories and what that means for our draft picks. What can you tell us about your injury history, and more importantly, your ability to play through pain?
I never really had real injuries. Just a little sprained ankle or a little jammed finger, but really nothing too major.
Fortunately, I've been blessed with good health, man. I think the worst injury I've ever had was a sprained ankle, you know? I've picked up some knocks over the years, but it's never held me back in practice or in games. I feel like I'm a safe pick for you guys in that regard.
I think I have the right two answers. But that could be important. See if they draft me or not.
Okay, that's all I have. I love what I heard here. We would love to have you join us. We'll be in touch.
Greetings, I'm the GM and Director of Player Personnel for the Detroit Pistons. We're picking 9th in the upcoming draft. We love what we saw in you and want to ask you some questions to see how well you fit in with us. Question number 1. The team that we built here in Detroit was a rebuilding effort that didn't quite pan out. Obviously, it's difficult to predict the future, but I expect to see a fair amount of roster turnover as we work towards retooling the lineup for another rebuilding effort. How comfortable would you feel coming into a situation where the roster is in a state of flux?
No.
It sounds to me like you guys are thinking about starting over again. If that's truly your intention, I'm not really interested in being part of a rebuilding project. I've only got so much time in this league, and I don't have any intentions of throwing away years from my career. It's nothing personal against you or the organization, but I'm just not interested in coming to Detroit. Sorry.
Ooh, we didn't mean to diss him.
All right then, one more. How important is it for you to be a lottery pick in the draft?
Extremely important.
Extremely important, because I know I'm one of the best players in the draft, if not the best player in the draft. To go outside the lottery, man, that'd just be an insult.
Oh man, that's a funny. That's funny, y'all. A little bit too cocky, man. That's funny.
Thanks for your time. It was a little disappointing, to be honest, but I appreciate you being upfront with us.
The NBA draft. Let's see what the people think. What team I'll go to. 2012, presented by 2K Sports. See, they say I'm gonna go to the Raptors, but I don't believe in it. I just read my strengths and weaknesses and not liking it. And let's get the draft on.
Good evening and welcome to the 2012 NBA Draft. For 60 of the world's most talented and dedicated young players, tonight marks the culmination of years of hard work as their dream of playing in the NBA moves closer to reality. To all of the fans watching around the world and to those here with us tonight, thank you for joining us. And now, to the task at hand. With the first pick in the 2012 NBA Draft, the New Orleans Hornets select Anthony Davis from the University of Kentucky. With the second pick in the 2012 NBA Draft, the Charlotte Bobcats select Michael Kidd Gilchrist from the University of Kentucky. With the third pick in the 2012 NBA Draft, the Washington Wizards select Bradley Beal from the University of Florida.
Ooh, this crowd got silent after that one.
With the fourth pick in the 2012 NBA Draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Dion Waiters from Cherokee. With the fifth pick in the 2012 NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select Thomas Robinson from the University of Kansas. With the sixth pick in the 2012 NBA Draft, the Portland Trailblazers select the point guard from Rutgers University.
They got the 6th pick. It's a dream like opportunity getting the 6th pick. Look at the polls. Project decorations is what I'm getting.
Isaiah. He wants to play a little bit of Xbox. Can he play a little bit?
Okay, wait. No.
You have to wait. Don't sit down on the bench.
If you need, you provide valuable minutes off the bench. The maximum amount you could also base 544 BC. Not bad. For 3 years. Let's see the billboard there is.
So tired. Just tired. Sit down and wait. Sit down and wait. You're going to have your turn.
Yeah.
Just a little while. How much time do you have? I don't know. Okay.
I can't begin to tell you how excited we are that you are part of this team. I started a new ad campaign called You've Got Next on the billboards around town. Repeat centered around your arrival. Let us know what you think. Let's see them. Ooh, I'm liking it. So that's it. The first game is coming soon. See ya. Stay tuned.